Today we're in the Yorkshire Dales, a place called Askrigg. We're parked just in front of the church. We're going to walk up to Gill Force and then Whitfield Gill Force and make it around. We'll just have a quick look round Askrigg before we start. We're just looking backwards through the churchyard now, just having a look round. Stood in the churchyard, taking a look at the hill at the far side at the back of the Temperance Hall. That's looking down towards the square. We've got the White Rose Hotel on our left and the Crown Hotel behind us, just further up the street. This looks like the centre of the village, and we're looking down towards the Temperance Hall again, but on the road we came in on. And that's where we're parked, and just near the cross. We've got a little shop there, look. And there's, just looking down across the village pump there, we've got the King's Arms Hotel. On the right hand side we've got a bakery. We're just walking forward now with the church on our left hand side. So we walk down the road past Church View and West End Croft, and we see there's an honesty box for parking outside the church. We just keep bearing right now. So we're walking down the road between the houses for a short way. We walk to the end of the houses, only 2 or 3 minutes, and then we turn through the right-hand gate. When you get into the field, the signpost says Gill Force. Just keep heading forward across the field on the little path. It goes through a gate at the side of the buildings. We go through the gate and pass under what looks like a tiny little water race. Let's look to the left here. So we just bear right now, going up to Gill Force. We head forward 100 yards and cross over a tiny bridge. We just stood on the little bridge now, looking to our right hand side. We cross over the bridge and turn right, walk forward 100 feet through the gate, going uphill. This is only a short walk today. It's the 14th of May and we're trying to beat the rain showers. Well, this is certainly beautiful countryside, Askrigg, Yorkshire Dales. We look to our left-hand side. We can see a stone barn and the hills in the background. We're just heading forward, rivers down below. Let's hope the sun stops out. If it does, we're in for a good day. Before I move forward, I look to my right-hand side and it's absolutely covered in garlic. You can see the river on your right. You're walking with a taxi driver today. It's quite windy today, but the sun's out. We look down below us on our right. Far side of the river looks like an old derelict house. We're still heading down the path. We look over the wall. We can see another stone barn. We head forward another 100 feet. We see a signpost says Gill only. We turn right there. We're going to have a look at Gill now. As we make our way down towards Gill, we look to our left-hand side, and in between the garlic there's a tiniest little waterfall coming down. We walk round the corner. Look at this, Gill. There's a fair bit of water coming over it because it's been raining this last day or two. It must be 30 feet high. Well, here we are, we're down at the bottom of Gill, and very impressive it is too, absolutely fantastic. There's birds flying all over, so, you know, there'll be 1 or 2 nesting round here. And the sun's come out for us as well. So we turn round and we're heading back up onto the track now, going to the second waterfall. This is the lower part of Gill there, look, and we think it's worth a shot. You can see all the garlic in the greenery at the other side. So we're leaving Mill Gill now. We're going to head back up onto the track and head towards Whitfield Force. So we're back on the top now and we're just turning right for Whitfield Gill. As we set off uphill, we look to our right hand side and we see an old lime kiln there, so we go and have a quick look. As we walk along, we spot this little orchid. We don't know what sort it is, but it looked quite nice, so stop to take a quick shot. As I walk along, I look over the stone wall. We've got two little lambs there, just keeping out the wind on the low side of the hill, but making sure they're in the sunshine. We keep going. I take a look over the wall again and we've got these sheep just on the hill there, look. Lovely place this. We just walk a bit further and we see we've got like a village in the distance in the hills. Good shot that. You'll pass a signpost, Whitfield Gill. That's a great shot there with the gate and the hills in the background. Well, as we get through the little gate, look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. Little lambs there and in the field feeding, and you've got the old farm at the back. We just keep heading forward. We're following the wall on our right hand side. We can hear some bleating because it's just starting to rain, and we look over a wall and look at this. Let's get a close up. We see a sheep there, a tiny one, a tiny lamb should I say, with a little coat on to keep it warm. She's tuck it behind the wall to keep it out the wind because the rain's coming over. We walk forward past the telegraph pole and turn right through the little gate. Turning immediate left, we've got our Whitfield Gill sign on our right hand side. Well, this is hard to believe, is this, but we've got a cuckoo here. He's just sat there, he stopped making a noise, but he will in a sec. That's on its second one I've ever seen in my life. He's away. Oh, I just wish it was slightly a bit clearer, but there's a cuckoo there. How many of them do you see? These are live shots. Oh, don't fly. Can't get no closer, it's the end of my range there. Slight bit of breeze on. He's away. Look at that, just hopping left to right. Oh, this is great. You can hear him as clear as a bell. We're about, I reckon, 150, 200 feet away. But we're sort of creeping low down with dark clothes on. We don't want him to spot us. Do you want to have a look at this, John? It's through camera lens. Don't kick it, don't kick it. Just come around here. Watch me stick. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Clear as a bell, isn't he?
Brilliant. Did you see him cuckooing?
Yeah. You watch his mouth.
Oh, he's flown.
He's gone. After 2 or 3 minutes, we go through the wall again. We're back into the fields. And as you can see down below, we've got the stile in the gate. We just keep heading forward there, look. Following the river on our right-hand side. And sun's come out, so we're dodging showers today. Beautiful though. As we go through the gate, we look to our left-hand side and we see the tiniest little waterfall. But what we like about this, even though it's cold and chilly today, is the little primroses on the right-hand side. I think that just shows spring's here. Should be anyway. And we can see some more primroses there in between the little stream and the river between the rocks. We cross over the little stream and then up the other side. Just to my right hand side we're going to cross over a stile and head forward on the inside of the barbed wire. We're off up to the waterfall now. Nice little shot that with Barnet back though. We walk forward a couple hundred yards and then we bear off left uphill to go and have a look at the Whitfield Force, and then we'll make our way back down here to go back to Askrigg. So let's go and have a look at the Force. Well, as we walk along we look down and we've got a soft-shelled pheasant egg, we think. Look at that, how squidgy it is, look. We found that on the path. Well, that's the first time I've ever seen an egg like that. Look at that, give it a good squeeze, here. There, don't break it though, that's it. Good squeeze again. I'm not squeezing it, I'm not daft. Right, we'll leave it at that. Well, we're just at the end of the path now. And before we go and have a look at the waterfall, we thought we'd give you a quick look at the hills to our left hand side. We've made our way up to the top now. Just round that little bend there is Whitfield Force. Let's go and have a look. Well, we're stood right on the edge now, maybe 120 foot drop below us, so we're being very careful. But there's your waterfall. You can't get any closer, and pity the trees are in the way, but that's as good as we can get. Well, we've took our shot of Whitfield Force. We're turning round now. We're going to drop back down to the little waterfall at the bottom, go right over the river, and that'll head us back to Askrigg. So we've made our way back down now, turning left. Signpost says Low Straits, Askrigg. And then straight away we've got another lovely waterfall. And as you can see, we're walking through a path there that's absolutely covered in garlic. Let's go a bit closer. Well, this place is absolutely outstanding, is this? We're going to walk forward there, look, over the bridge. But let's just give you a minute there just to look at that. And if the garlic was out in another, say, 10 days, this would be absolutely stunning. We'll make that do. We're going to stop for a drink here, we think. If you come to Askrigg, you'll be surprised that such a tiny little walk as this can give you so much pleasure. And you do really need your camera here. Look at that, fantastic. We're just at the side of the bridge. It's been rainy this last day or two because we've got, you know, a nice flow in the river, look. As we cross over the bridge, we just have a quick look to our left-hand side. And as you can see, there's like a little waterfall dropping into the river there. Beautiful place is this. So we've crossed over the bridge and we're just going up the other side now. We're steadily making our way uphill through the trees. River's down below on our left-hand side. As we go up on our left-hand side, we can just see the top of Whitfield Gill. We're more or less level with Whitfield Gill now. We look through the trees and we can see the rock formations. You're more or less at the end of the wall there. Turn slightly right. In front of you, you've got a seat straight through the wall. We take a quick look to our left-hand side, but we're turning right. Signpost says Askrigg 1 mile. Just as we start going downhill, we look to our left and we can see the hills in the back over the wall, and the sun's still out, so that's quite a good shot, is that? we take a look at the left-hand side. There's some cow muck there. If you look right to the front, the baby peewit there is nearly identical colour. Let's get a close-up. You can hear it, Mother. You can't get much closer than that. I don't think he'll be more than a day old, that. There's two of them, but we know what the other one is. We're not going after that one. We're just going to get a quick shot of this, but isn't that fantastic? Well camouflaged, though. You can just see his eye there. You can just see him breathing, look. Well, we'll leave that for now. We don't want to disturb him. There she is. Mother's calling it. Well, we think that's a brilliant shot, that. Absolutely fantastic bit of luck. Well, we'll leave it at that now. On our left-hand side, we see we've a couple of stone barns there. So we're just following the track back towards Askrigg. We've just had a couple of snipe fly over and land in a little field on our right. Pretty sure there's a nest there, but we'll leave them. We'll keep going. As we steadily make our way down the track, we look to our left-hand side there. As you walk down the track, you'll see a little stone hut in front of you on your left. You can turn right for Askrigg if you want, but we're going straight forward down the track. Just walk forward another 5 minutes till you come to a tiny stream. Don't cross over. Look to your right hand side. You'll see a tiny little footpath sign at the end of the wall. Askrigg, half a mile. We turn right there through the gate. As we head forward, we pass a barn on our right-hand side. We're walking downhill now. Little stream on our left-hand side. We can see Askrigg Church in front of us. As we make our way downhill now towards Askrigg, it gives us a chance to get one last look at our right-hand side. We're looking over the stream now to our left. There's rabbits running everywhere. We're just following the stream now. Through the wall. We've got two little sheep here, and one's there resting his leg on the other one, look. They don't know we're here. One's asleep and one's facing the other way, chewing, I think. But he's just got his foot cocked there. Look, it's so funny, is that? Look at it. That's great, is that? Well, we'll leave it at that. Well, another 5 minutes and we'll be back. We hope you've enjoyed our walk in the Yorkshire Dales, Askrigg. It's only been small, but there's been plenty to see. We think you could knock this one off on a Sunday morning and then go into Askrigg and have Sunday lunch. That'll be a great day out. You've been walking with the taxi driver today?